This is a quick guide to fixing the seats and getting ready for a paddle with the sit-on tops of the yacht club in Dartmouth. You have to take the seats and slacken off to almost the maximum extent this front strap, and slacken off to about a 50% extent on these back straps. Do not fix the clips into this well here. Use the one that is well forward of the seat and the one that is well backwards of the seat. Position the seat quite close to the back of the U-shaped rim, and then fix the clips at either end. When you fix the clips, tighten up to make it as tight as you want it to be. When you need to remove the seats, just slacken off the back clips and everything will all start to undo. If you can make sure when you're storing equipment for your paddle, bring some sort of a bag which can fit underneath here and be clipped in to this so that it doesn't fall overboard. I would ask you not to lift these covers off in the center here. They're quite difficult to get back on, and if you paddle with them not put back on, water is getting into the center of the boat, which will then get a little bit heavier and slower to paddle, etc., etc. If you should want to take out one of these boats and you find that it does have water in it, come to the back of the boat, undo this bung here, which just unscrews, and it doesn't come right out, it just hangs loose. Pick the boat up, stand it on its end, and the water will drain out of this hole. And then remember to put the bung back in again when you're finished. That's about all that can go wrong. It's a very good idea to take with you maybe a plastic lunchbox with 4 clips that seals nice and shut, and in there you could put your mobile phone in a mobile phone case. You could take with you a roll of insulation tape, very useful as a first aid kit. If you have a cut on your finger, you just wrap insulation tape around it and paddle home, and it's useful for various purposes. The use of this tow line is covered in a separate video. It's not a bad idea to have a spare piece of similar length string in your paddling gear that you take with you every time, just in case that piece of string isn't present. Occasionally they get stolen or used for other purposes. And under here is plenty of space for all the things you might want to take, bits of spare clothing, sun hats, suntan cream, etc. But try and make sure that everything is in a bag and that the bag itself is tied to the boat. It's amazing how things drift off in the unlikely event of a capsize. If you haven't got it tied to the boat, you're probably going to lose it. If you have glasses, get one of the glasses retaining straps from the Dartmouth chandlers, and that will keep your glasses afloat as well as on your head. It's well worth the £6 to buy the proper bit of equipment from the chandlers. That's about it. I hope that helps people to get set up, and this is particularly how the seat should be. If you're using a double kayak, it's exactly the same. Don't use these positions, do use these ones, and do use these ones. With the double kayak you have the option of putting the seat here and using it as a large single person's boat, in which case the clips will be in slightly different holes. Okay, there we go, that's the lot.